Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, so we're here for another series Sunday. Today I will be reviewing The Protector of the Small Quartet by Tamora Pierce. Last year, which is when I have finished most of the series that have been aired so far, April Sarah was hosting a Tortall read-along, which of course I participated in because I love me some Tamora Pierce and I love me some Tortall. And this is the third series that was part of that. So prior to this, you will have already seen a review for Alana and a review for The Immortals. And both of those will be linked up above if you haven't seen those yet. Highly recommend going and watching those first because it will give you some background into some of the things that I'm going to talk about in this review. So, as I said, this is a quartet, so it has 4 books. The first book being The First Test, then you have Protector of the Small, then you have Squire, and then, of course, Lady Knight. So, some aspects of this series are very similar to the Alana series because it follows a woman who is trying to become a knight. However, unlike Alana, Kel goes just as a girl. And that's why I think she's super special. So, after Alana became a Knight of the Realm, there was this whole thing where women could become knights, though no one had tried to since Alana. So Kel was the first woman to try as a woman to get her knighthood, which is really, really special. And another thing that I really like about Kel is that she doesn't use or have any magic. So this first book follows her going to do her pagehood, and it follows for the first year. So she has to work 2 times as hard as all the boys. There's a lot of themes around bullying and things like that, and eventually she gets like this good group of friends and things like that. The next book, Page, is still following her pagehood. It's the next 3 years because it's 4 years. First one is 1 year. So that kind of messed up the pacing of the series a little bit for me. I did enjoy First Test a little bit more than Page, but this one had a lot more action in it and it really showed Kel coming into her role as a leader as well as this lady who is really tough. And again, she still has to work twice as hard and there's still those themes around bullying and things like that. And then we have Squire. For this one, she's just preparing for the ordeal, which is the test that she has to go through in order to become a knight. She has to fight some fears in this. There is some plots that she uncovers and foils and things like that. And she makes a lot of friends with animals in this one as well. And then finally, we have Lady Knight. In this one, she is obviously past the ordeal, and there's a war going on that starts in Squire. And she is set to protect this refugee camp, and people come and they steal it and there's dark magic involved, and then she goes rogue and tries to save all the people that were in her charge that she felt like she neglected, even though there wasn't really anything that she could do. And it was just, I mean, not as good as the other books in the series, but still like a really wonderful read, and I really enjoyed it. So let's get to those star ratings, and it's been a while, so I have to look them up. First Test, I rated 4 stars. Page, I rated 4 stars. Squire, I also rated 4 stars, and Lady Knight, I rated 5 stars. So I guess I liked this the most. It was a great series. I really enjoyed it. So overall, 4 stars for me. It was a really interesting series to reread. This was only my second read through of this series, and gave me a good excuse to actually buy all these books because it was one of the things that I had been wanting to do. But yeah, I love Tamora Pierce. I love these books. I think Kel is my favorite character. She's super strong, and it does introduce one of my favorite romantic leads, Cleon. Fortunately, it doesn't work out, but you know, yeah, wonderful. But that's all I have to say about this series. Thank you for watching another series Sunday. If you have read this or want to read this, please let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next week with a new series.